Well, anyway, thank you. So now Barbara, going to ask you to mute your
I
mic so
will.
we don't have the background. Okay, awesome, thanks. All right, cool. Hey, all right, thanks Barbara for joining. So I'll go ahead and send this recording. Rita, I'll send you a copy as well, but I'll get it to everybody who's already committed to volunteering for the event. Again, we are a Kit 1, which is the larger of the events nationwide, and because we happen to be the largest event, oh my goodness, I got my delivery today, have sent me so many boxes. I'm gonna get out there as soon as I hop off this and start checking it out. So the reason for meeting up today is because Reed and I will be in Atlanta Monday through Thursday of next week. So we just want to make sure you guys knew what you needed to do in order to prepare for the event. So here on this overview, it says Kit 1, it's two 10 by 10 tents, but we're actually setting up 3 just like we did last year. So all the same as last year basically, but we have less volunteers, which I don't think is a big deal. I think we were a bit crowded last year. So my idea, and Barbara, if you have anything that you want to say to this, you can take yourself off, but we'll be setting up 5 tables. So one at the front of each each tent, and the tents are like side by side, like they were last year. So 3 tables on the front and then 1 on each side. And we have 5, maybe 6 people working. So we would put 3 or 4 in the front and 1 person, like Millie was on one side last year, I think you were on the other, but work it like that. So less people, but I think there will be less confusion. I think we actually had too many people working last year and we were sort of falling all over each other. And then Rita and I can get out in the crowd and get people to the tent. So we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. All right, so of course we're going to have the beautiful tablecloths for each of the tables. They're sending us new cloths, so we'll actually have, all matching cloths all around. We do have the little tabletop pop-up banner, so we're using that. I have made extra copies of all the posters so that every table will have their own set of posters, their own lipstick sampler, their own stickers. Every table will have their own mirror plus a couple handheld mirrors. So we're going to have lots of mirrors, lots of samples. I mean, they're sending us a lot of everything. So the gift this year, again, is this cinch bag. They are sending us more. I'm not sure how much more that they're sending, but a lot more. But basically, this is how it's going to work this year. Remember last year everybody had to fill out the little slip to get the cinch bag and to get an entry into the trip. Well, this year there's nothing for them to fill out. Well, there is, but there's nothing that they have to do in writing. We're going to be passing out the postcards, so hopefully by the time they get to the table, they'll be ready to go. But all they have to do is using their iPhone, and most people seem to have iPhones. Some had Androids, but if they have an iPhone, all they do is open their camera, and they just have to hover over the QR code on the poster, or if they've been given the on the poster, or if we've given them the postcard, either way, as soon as they hover over that QR code, it automatically brings up the entry form where they put in their information, they choose which walk, so they have to scroll down the list of all the walks on the 26th and click on Orlando, and when they press submit, it says thank you, and as soon as you see that they have that on their phone screen, then they get the cinch bag. So I know it sounds like a lot, but it runs pretty smoothly, and then we're not having to worry about, tallying up all those forms and having to try to read all that information because they're actually typing all their information in. Now,
I have a question.
yes, ma'am.
How will we get the information to follow up with them?
Okay, so we hope that anybody you're giving a book to will call you directly, because we will not have any way to know who you talk to. But what we're going to do at the end of the event, all the information is going to be compiled on a spreadsheet, and I am just going to evenly divide the numbers, so I'll be able to email you your portion of the spreadsheet. So I'll just cut, I'll be able to tally up how many there are and divide it by either the 5 or 6, and you'll get all of that information.
Okay.
So the good news is it's going to be legible. It's going to be easy. We're not going to have to struggle with reading it. And then you'll be able to follow up that way, just saying, hey, we met you at the Orlando Walk. We're following up to see if there's anything you might be interested in purchasing. And you'll have the information to add it to your web office, your address book as well.
Okay.
So now, for those that had Android phones, they have a little more difficult time getting registered. We found that it was easier for them just to use our phones if we had an iPhone, because with the Androids, they have to go into avonmakingstrides.com. Yeah, that's it, avonmakingstrides.com. And then it pulls up the registration form there. The problem we were having in Lakeland last week is that the cell connections were really bad. So I don't know if it's just that area was bad. I mean, hardly anybody had many bars in order to get a really quick download. So we were just using our iPhones. So those of us that had iPhones, we were scanning it, and honestly, it was quicker for me to type in. So many of the walkers are older, and they're like, I don't have my reading glasses with me. So it's like, okay, just tell me your information, your first name, your last name, your email address, your phone number, and your zip code. So that's all that they have to give you. So first name, last name, email address, phone number, zip code. You click the little boxes, press find the Orlando Walk, click submit, and they're good to go. So I was getting really quick at it. I can type a lot quicker than most. So anyway, that's what we did. Rita, did you guys do the same thing?
Marie, we tried. There were, they were having issues also with their cell phones. So yes, that's what we did. But let me ask you a question, Marie.
Mm-hmm.
So we're having 40,000 people there. Are we really going to be able to do all the, the barcodes?
So look, there's actually 65,000 people.
65,000?
It's really intimidating when you think about that number. I mean, 65,000 is like the population of the city that I live in, and when I think of it that way, it's like, OMG, that's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
But so look, the reality is they'll come to the tent until the cinch bags are gone, and then we'll continue to hand out brochures until we run out of that.
Exactly. That's right.
And we had a lot of people that still came to the table last weekend to do the the lipstick and the kiss the sticker and put it on the kissing wall. And then as walkers were finishing and they were coming across in front of our tent afterwards, we were just handing out those postcards because they were coming by saying, oh, can I get, and by the way, besides cinch bags, I think they're sending us something else.
No, I was just going to tell you that. They did. I just got the box today.
Okay.
They sent us these little wallets, little wallets. I
Right.
didn't open them. They're tiny. They're like zippered. So yes, I think that, that's going to be one of the, I guess we're going to put those in the breast cancer goodbye bags. Or,
No, I don't think we need to put anything in the bag. When the bag runs out, then I have a case of sunglasses left over from Tallahassee last year. We'll give out that case of sunglasses, and when those are gone, we'll give out the wallets. So whatever, we'll keep giving out until we're done giving out gifts.
Okay.
And at that. Go on,
So
Barbara.
are we gonna get these, well, like last year we got the bags ahead of time and we were able to put our brochure and any information we wanted to into the bag.
Right.
But if the wallet is little, we can't put the brochure in the wallet, right? So,
Right, yeah, so you'll just be handing them a brochure along with the wallet. Right.
Okay, would it be smart to put it in the literature bag so that
You
at least
could? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah,
then
that's
this way-
a great idea.
So we'll get all of this from you prior to so that we can have it set up.
Yeah, I wish I could say that would happen.
Uh-oh.
And it can, and we'll get to that in just a minute.
Okay. Sorry,
All
I
right.
didn't mean to jump the
No,
gun.
no, that's good. I mean, great question.
All
So
right, I'm
still the
muting
same
myself.
thing. Okay. Rita, we set up 3 kissing walls last year. We had one on each side of the
Okay,
tent and then one in the center
okay,
because there are so many people, so many
okay.
people. In fact, I think we pulled the kissing wall like further, the one in the front, like we pulled it away from the front of the tent because people were just jammed up there. So we
Mhm.
actually like pulled it like 15 feet in front of the tent. We have a
Okay.
very generous space, and the Orlando people really love us and are very, they're very obliging. So they'll work with us. But the same thing as last year, and we'll go over the whole thing when we're all set up on Saturday. But it's the same thing. But I have made copies of everything, so every table has, you know, every table looks the same. Last year we sort of had to spread things around, you know. So this year I'm prepared. I have the stands, the plastic stands with, you know, every flyer, every poster. So everybody will have equal amounts of everything. So I'll divide it all up and be all organized that morning. So the tents, same tents as last year. Rita's bringing one up and I have 2, so we'll have the 3 tents. It's going to look the same. So we'll have the 3 tents side by side we'll center the table in the center of each one. And then, well, not really, I guess, because we'll have a table down the side. So we'll work that out. So we'll figure that out. But this is basically what it's going to look like, but with one additional tent. The contents, just like we talked about. All right, I want to go, let me show you this. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Let me pull this here. All right, so I am going to be at Lake Eola, so it's same location. We're going to be, and Rita, I'll send you this as well, the address. Our tents are going to be set up along North Eola Drive, just like last year. We're in the same location, which was a really great location because the event actually kicks off right there on Robinson, right near that corner where we're set up. So I'm going to be there, and Rita, I don't know if you're going to be able to meet me there that early, but I'm going to get, if it's not windy, I am going to get the tent set up that afternoon and be prepared. So I'm going to be there from like 3 to 4:30. I will have all of the cinch bags. So if any of you want to stop by anytime between 3 and 4:30, I'll have boxes prepared for each of you with all the cinch bags. You're going to have a lot. You guys are going to have a lot. I think they're sending me a bunch. So in Lakeland last year, each volunteer only got 50. So you guys are probably going to have double or more of that. So you probably end up with 100 bags or more.
Mary? Okay. I won't be able to be there at that time on Friday because I have to drive to Melbourne and no, that Friday. Oh, yes, I can. Never mind. Never mind. I'm thinking it's
cool.
It's not this weekend. It's
Right.
It's the weekend after. Never mind. Yes, Marie, I will do everything I can to be there by that time on Friday.
Okay, that's perfect. But it's a hard unload and breakdown because you have to walk all the way down to the road to the, like, past the fence. I mean, we're lucky last year we had people helping us like lift things over the fence so we didn't have to drag it all the way down on our cart. So yeah, I was exhausted setting up, but it just saves a lot of time for Saturday morning, having those tents already ready to go. So we didn't like pop them up. We set up everything. And we actually even delivered all of our boxes. I mean, we just delivered everything there on Friday, and then we lowered the tents as low as we could get them. Sandbag, put the sandbags down, and that way all we had to do was put the tablecloths on Saturday morning, get everything just set up. I mean, everything was there ready for us to go. So it really saves a lot of time for Saturday morning. So it took us maybe 20 minutes, pop up the tents, get the tablecloths on and put everything out. But yeah, so you guys are welcome to come by and see me between 3 and 4:30 and get your cinch bags. If not, then you just can do it the morning of the event. So might want to arrive a little bit early. I'll probably be there like at 6. Their check-in starts at 7.
You have Saturday at 6:30 p.m.
Oh shoot, yeah, that should be a.m.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, just so that nobody reads it wrong and thinks.
Yeah, no, do not show up Saturday at 6:30 p.m. because I'll already be home.
Me too.
Thank you. Yeah, so their registration, their check-in starts at 7, and they kick off their welcome stage at 7:30. I think the walk doesn't start until 9, but you know how long it takes for everybody just to load into that park. I mean, people are busting and dropped off, and it's just crazy, crazy. So, and Rita, I'll send you information on the hotel where I'm going to make my reservation where we stayed last year. It's an easy trip, and you and I both have a parking pass for a law office that's just right across the street. So we can walk.
Perfect.
We'll be able to walk to our cars.
Okay, send me the hotel info whenever you can, please.
Okay, cool. And so you're going to need at least 100 brochures and any other promo material you want to hand out, like your business card or anything, if you want to put those in the cinch bags. This year, wear black pants or capris or dark wash jeans capris. You can wear a shirt of your choice, preferably a pink shirt. I don't know what happened to all the shirts last year. I thought I had collected all of them and stored them, and I can't find them. I only came up with like a handful and not enough for everybody. So instead, you'll be getting a Team Avon baseball cap, and it's black. So it's cute, Team Avon on it, and of course wear comfy shoes. Keep an eye on the weather. Hopefully it's not going to be rainy. So fingers crossed there that we'll have a beautiful day like last year. And I think you guys know the routine, know that you either have to get dropped off or, drop your things off. If you can get there early, you'll be able to get in, drop your things off, and then park elsewhere and walk. So because it's, that there's they close all those roads down. All right, now I'll open it up for questions. You guys have any questions?
Marie,
Yes.
Last year, at what time did you guys finish?
I think we got out of there before lunch. I mean, I think
Okay.
Kelly and I pulled out. Kelly's sitting across from me right now. What time do you think we got out of
I
there?
think the representatives were done at like 10:30.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the walk.
Yeah, I think it was about 10:30 also.
So long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Across the start line because there are so many people.
Right. Kelly's like, yeah, I think we were out of everything by 10:30.
Okay, just curious. That's about what we did here. But then again, there's a lot, there's 3 tents to take down and everything.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
that's what takes so long is just getting that all the.
My husband is flying with me, Marie, so you don't have to worry. He'll take the tents apart and the whole thing, okay?
Great. That's awesome. Look, it took me forever just to get those stinking stickers off the kissing walls last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yes.
I remember that. That was horrible.
Well, and especially when it's hot and the sun is like melting the adhesive onto the wall. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't get these things off.
Right.
So, but anyway, but it's awesome. It'll be a great event. But that's it. If there's no other questions, any comments? Hey, Dawn, I see that you joined us. So thank you.
No, I don't think so. So we can pick up the stuff from you about 3 o'clock on Friday. And then you said you'll be there by 6 on Saturday morning?
That is correct.
All right.
Hey, Marga, how are you? I'm glad Marga's joined us too.
Marie?
And look, go on, Donna.
So, yeah, I can do it. I might still walk,
Okay,
but
that's fine.
but I can do it in the morning.
Yeah, perfect.
So those stickers, why aren't you using the Skin So Soft?
Yeah, I probably should have used that. Well, look, no, it was just they were really stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like they were really stuck to that wall. Yeah, I'll have to run my hand over it to see if there's any like residue on there, and I'll use Skin So Soft for sure, Donna.
Yeah, okay, well, you know, I'm always telling.
Oh, funny. You're funny. Crazy girl. All right. Well, Mark, I know you missed some of it, but I'll send the little, Mark, I'll send the little recording out to you so you can hear what we talked about. And I look forward to meeting you and working with you that day. But certainly, Mark, if you want to give me a call, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be in my office all day tomorrow. So give me a call if you need to. Okay. All right.
Hey,
All
Marie.
right, ladies. Uh-huh.
Hey, it's Marga.
Hey,
I got
Marga.
most of the presentation. I just
Okay,
had
great.
a question. Besides letting you guys know that we are interested in going, do we have to register
No,
in any other place?
nope. So
Okay.
now if you want to raise money for the event or do an Avon fundraiser and donate your proceeds to ACS, to that Making Strides, that would be great. I mean, we
Okay.
encourage you to do that, but you do not have to register in their walk if you don't want to.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. So
Yeah.
just basically show up Friday, pick up the stuff, and then show up
Yes.
Saturday morning. Okay.
You got it. Yeah. And just make sure you have having brochures is key, especially since there are fewer of us this year. You're going to get rid of all the brochures that you have on hand. I have one case of, I think, campaign 20s that I'm going to bring. So when we run out, if you have any extra stickers on you, certainly you can use those. We'll give those away so I don't have to throw them away. But it'll be fun. And look, it's going to go quickly. And once we run out, we run out. And then at that point, we just have to wait for the crowd to sort of thin out and we'll pack things up and get out of there.
All right. Sounds like fun.
All right, girls. We'll
Thank
see you. We'll see you
Friday.
soon. All right. If you need me, if you have any questions, of course, call Rita as well. So
Okay.
let us know if there's anything that you need.
Absolutely. And
All right,
Marie,
great.
no worries. I will reach out to Joanne and to Angie tomorrow first morning.
Great. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll get with Melanie. All
Okay.
right. Okay,
All right.
ladies.
Good one,
All right.
everyone.
Good
All
night.
right,
Thank you.
have a good night.
Can't wait to see you all.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
See
Good
ya.
night.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
You know what's crazy?